Welcome back to the show. And now we're getting to our music reviews. Let's start off with our first one, the review, the diss that Savon never thought was coming, but it finally came. Drake's push-ups. I tried to tell. I was like, the guy's competitive. The guy's
Nah,
competitive.
you said it. You said it. You said it. You
But man,
absolutely said it.
from the jump, take shots at Future. Goes at Metro. Let's take bombs. Goes at Kendrick. This is some crazy distance, man. Goes as Kendrick shoe size. Mentions the Whitney bodyguard line. Man, I'm telling you, like from the jump, like didn't
Yeah.
even wait to set up. This was no set. This is what I call a no huddle offense. Like he's like, nah, we're not even looking at the side. We're like we are going.
Can you
We're
say that one more time for me?
no huddle offense. This was a no.
Solid, bro.
I'm telling
Solid, bro.
you, the jump, man. But what were kind of your takeaways of it? I know you listened to it several times, and just kind of what were your initial thoughts?
No huddle. Yo. Yes. Yeah. Rushed in first quarter. Yes, absolutely. As soon as it comes on, the beat is bonkers. His diss beats are just probably somewhere in the vault. I don't know if they made it off the cusp or they just had beats like just in
So
case
special,
beats,
so
bro.
special.
It's crazy, and then it's catchy within it.
Drop it,
Extreme bars, bro. It's like,
you know we were gonna be saying.
how do you
How do
do
you
that?
do that? How do you still come up?
There's not many diss tracks that are catchy that you're gonna remember things from.
Our
Yeah,
lifetime.
man. Bad to bad. Hey, man, and then Kendrick has a drop yet. So, yo, this is probably this is better than all of all the subliminals he's ever done. Like even charged up back to back summer 16. This outdoes it all because one, he takes out a lot of people, and they're just not like bars. Every bar in this is heavy.
Feel it.
Oh my goodness! And they said
What's
Kendrick,
this? A 20 versus one? What's this? A 20 versus?
bro,
He said, "I'm going to kill Bill."
bro, he
And
kept everybody shut up.
Uma Thurman actually reposted the Jack said, "You need this." That was
Yes,
so
bro.
fire.
That was crazy fire. And then you tell Metro shut up and make beats, and then he's like mariachi band and he's marching bands. Like, oh my
Because it's like if you're
goodness.
Metro, you're like, I can't say anything because it's like that's all I can do. Like I can't rap.
I'm hoping other people, fight for me because
In
Kendrick
future,
literally
option
fought
in the
for
booth.
you. They Future know he
He
cannot
can't
out
do
rap
it.
Drake. Absolutely not. But as a producer, like he was baking on Kendrick to, to
Part two
to
being the
to
second
mop him
album.
up. Yeah, and I don't understand why. Now we know that was AI.
What did you think about that? Because that was we
It's
first thought it was real. It sounded like Kendrick, like
Yeah, it
to a
sounded the
crazy
setups
degree.
and everything. I don't know if that's he. I read the article that Complex did in the guy and
And the
saying that he was
TikTok guy,
just it's that's
that's so
AI is taken
insane.
away from things because that really sounded like Kendrick, and I text you, I was like, hey, bro,
Hide your Glock when you see K. Dot. I was, oh man.
Cole got killed.
AI kill Cole.
and and maybe that's the reason why Kendrick has not dropped. Because if he drops something and it's not as good as that, I started thinking about that. I was like, it gotta be, and that can't be AI. And then I found out I was like, if he can't drop anything that's better than what they created AI, because that was fire.
Yeah,
That was fire. I thought like that
I
sounded
was
like,
re-listening to that so many times. I'm like, oh,
yeah,
here
the
we go, here
setup
we
and
go.
everything. I'm like, man, that's uncanny. I was like, oh yeah, that's definitely K Dot because he would say exactly that.
Say those
It,
things like that's the whole the cadence, the everything, like the setups, like it was almost identical, bro. Like that's so wild.
bro, he just took it. That dude, if K Dot does not respond, we gotta ban him. That dude who ruined
Yeah.
it because it's similar. It's to me, it's like the 8 Mile. At
Hmm.
the last battle, he
Yes.
said everything he was going to say. What if the AI thing? How can you outdo that? Because that's K Dot's good, but that was really good. How do you top that?
And there's another two things I want to get to. First off, I think I've never seen Drake want somebody to respond this much. It's like
So
he wants
bad.
Kendrick. He's like, please respond
Everybody's
because I have
talking.
one more. I've got another diss coming for you. Like, have you ever seen Drake really want somebody to respond this much? I haven't. I don't think I
Oh,
ever
Meek.
have. Well,
Meek.
Meek for sure. Yeah, Meek for sure.
Yeah,
But
he was like the audacity. He's like, "Oh, you're not gonna
yes,
drop bad to bad." He killed him. He didn't even
yeah,
get off the start of block shit. And then when he responded, I was like, "Yeah, pooey, pooey. You got it's 2-0 already, bro. It's hard to come back from that." And then he
yeah,
dropped "Summertime," bro. Oh my goodness.
crazy.
But yeah, but nah, he wants this has been boiling up for a while. He be like, bro, if you got something that you've been holding, drop it. I want to see how good you think you really are, because we know Drake is good.
I mean,
Put
Lupe Fiasco said he thinks Drake is a better rapper than Kendrick.
oh, absolutely, absolutely, bro. Because if Drake really want to do, I mean, well, I said that they both can do the same thing, but I think if Drake really want to do this type of rap that
He
Kendrick
could
do,
do
I
it.
think he'd do it better. He's just that talented, bro. But
He's,
yeah,
he's,
man.
he's the guy. He's still the guy. He showed on Saturday, like, I'm still the guy. Like, I don't know what y'all were thinking, but like, I'm still him. Like, that's really what my takeaway was. It's like, Drake really is still the guy, man. That's nuts. That I'm never
You
going to forget that diss. Push ups is
You
crazy.
know what's crazy? They always say Drake hits subliminals. You don't want Drake to give you his full undivided attention.
Oh, no.
He
Not at
got
all.
time right
Yeah.
now. Like his attention is
And a
all
technician too, like a strategist. You never want to give a strategist time. Somebody who's
absolutely
who's the
not.
ultimate thinker.
You want him to be subliminal.
Yes.
You don't want him to stop what he's doing and be like, "Oh, I got time." Kendrick, you better drop, brother.
And the rumor is that Kendrick, he's been in New York the last couple months. The rumor is that he's coming out with an album in May. Not saying that's what's going to happen, but Maul from the New Roy and Maul podcast said they heard that Kendrick's coming out with the album. I don't know if like is that really the build up though? Because I feel as though Kendrick's got to respond to this first though.
Yes, because he
There's no way.
started
There's no
this.
way. Yeah, there's no way you can just like be, oh, forget that. I'm just gonna do the album. Like you got to respond to this. I think Kendrick knows that.
Yeah, I don't want to speculate what he's doing, but I
Yeah,
think that's the AI thing kind of messed that up.
I really think he did. Yeah, that part because I think they probably were going to respond this week, but then that was like, okay, the AI is getting all
Yeah.
the attention.
hmm And now we got to figure out another way to release a track. Yeah.
Well, somebody else wanted to join the party, Mister Ricky Rose, Champagne Moments. I mean, and the thing with Rick,
Sleepy.
for sure, definitely sleepy. I know a lot of people are crediting it and saying, laughing at him calling Drake a white boy. He said he got a nose job and this and that, talking about the money thing. This is what takes away from the intrigue of the main, like I said, the 12-round prize fight we all care about. We
Yeah.
got to deal with Rick Ross talking about what he's talking about, champagne moments,
Where's
and
your
the Ghost
yacht?
Rider and saying, "Oh, Yachty writes for you," and this,
Where-
that, whatever. To me, it wasn't as intriguing as people say it was. It sounded like the same Rick Ross flow I've heard a million times. I've heard him do this much better than what he did. So it's like, okay, cool. You're the undercard fight. Like I'm not. I can go to the kitchen, get some wings, and I'm not really gonna be watching. Cool. I'll turn the TV down.
Bro, your analogies today, man. I'm not. Hey, I re-listened to the same moment. I was like, Wellington, did you have
Oh
Starbucks? He's
yeah,
like,
that was fun.
I keep re-listening to it. I was like, that's so funny. That's so funny, man. But nah,
Reese hit me
definitely
up. Reese
undercard.
hit me up. Said, "Man, you went in on Cole."
Absolutely. Let me shut up. Let you go in, bro. Talk your talk. This is absolutely what hip hop needs to hear. Jeez. But yes, you the undercard, Ricky Rowe. Your music is not. You have a couple songs that are timeless.
Yeah, a couple.
You don't have
Some of them are
albums.
with Drake. Some of them are with Drake.
Absolutely. Your best song was Aston Martin Music. And Drake's on the hook. And his verse is better than your verse.
I told somebody that. I said, bro, if Drake isn't on Aston Martin music, it's not that memorable. And they were like, what are you talking about? I was like, I'm telling you, that hook that Drake has and the verse he has, oh, that's next level.
Shout out to Chrisette Michelle. She sung her butt off, but Drake's part is what you for you. Bro, come on. That's what you remember.
It's taking me back to like 2010.
Yes, absolutely. I remember when that first came out. I was like, oh. I mean, Rick Ross' voice is perfect for the beat. Like, bro, come on, no.
Yeah.
But most of the tracks, even like Stay Scheming, bro.
That's why Drake is really looking at you guys like, you guys really forgot I've been doing all this for you, like for 15 plus years.
And
like,
then he praised Rose several
like
times.
interviews.
Like, if anybody sends me some back, I know it's gonna be good. Is Rose.
Yeah.
And then, like, bro, why are you jumping into this?
And then I saw some interesting footage today. Rick Ross driving in his car. You know what he's listening to? Drake's push-ups. He's like, I can't deny. He's like, it's fine. He's like, I can't deny it.
He's one of those uncles that's just still trying to be hip. You still go tend to your garden or your goats.
It's cool.
Something,
it's cool. Bro. I kind of like it. I kind of rock with it.
No, yours was baby boo.
So to all of you who are saying Rick Ross made the better diss, I really need y'all to like re-listen to what y'all just said because he did.
Wise up.
Please wise up.
Bro, he was literally doing spoken word on the beat, bro.
He was trying to keep up with the beat. It's like running by.
I was like, what?
I can't keep up.
You could have picked a better beat than this. I'd rather you put a slow beat in and just go crazy. You did not go crazy. You were sane on that beat, brother.
They're like, oh, I'm so impressed with how quick he responded. I'm like, you didn't need to respond that quick. You didn't need to respond.
No, you needed to think about that. White boy, like, bro, this is. Man. You didn't out rap him.
No.
You can't talk about the numbers.
Nobody's gonna be playing that this weekend. They're gonna be playing push-ups.
Nobody's gonna. I haven't even retouched that.
I haven't like, I look at the cover art. I'm like, waste of time.
Matter of fact, I didn't even finish it when he dropped the VO. Like after he stopped rapping, he dropped like the voiceover stuff. I was like, okay.
You know what's so funny though? That the guy from the New Roy Mall podcast, Mall, he was talking to Drake about it, and he asked him what he thought about it, and Drake said, "I didn't even." Mm-hmm. He said, as soon as he said he's richer than me, I turned it on. Imagine Drake listening to that. He's like, "Wait, what? No,
what?" But then talking about, they took it out of context. He was trying to sound like Drake or whatever. It's still boo boo. It doesn't.
I don't even care. Y'all can add all the context y'all want to it. No, like
we turn that off. We turn that off. 4 lines he gave Rick Ross was better than the entire Rick Ross diss, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that's wild. Ricky Rowe, I still like you, man, but
I still like Ross. I still like Ross.
Sit down. You ain't you're not really good in battles. And this stuff, yeah.
You got it. Do you have a top 5 diss rappers like list like your all time top 5 guys who are like, man, these are the top? Like,
I just re-listened to Ether.
Oh yeah, man.
Boy, that's number 1.
Sure.
No Vaseline is cool. That's probably like 2 or 3. But Ether?
But Ether's crazy though.
Bro, he going in. He made me. I'm a bash fish. That boy going in. But hey, listen, brother. Nas is that guy.
He really is. And I want to say this, bro, because we love hip hop. And today is a special day because it's the 30-year anniversary of Illmatic. That is a timeless. I'm gonna tell you what. All I'm gonna be listening to the rest of the night is Illmatic because that is a classic staple in hip hop, bro. Chef's kiss. If you want to know what hip hop is and what some of the grassroots of it, go listen to that album because that 10. No need to extend it. It's a masterpiece.
Hook's good, verse is good. Just. And then Jay-Z thought he was messing with Nas. He went in on Jay-Z, man. But yeah, man. Yeah, Ether's definitely number 1. You can listen to this anywhere.
Dog. It's so. It just gives you that. You like walking in the park in New York.
And he
It
was
gives you
talking
that
about you,
feel, man.
man, you taking people's identities, you try to be this. Like, bro, like, yo, Ether is mad crazy.
It's mad crazy.
Ether's number one diss, hands down. No Vaseline is like 2 or 3 for sure.
Gotta put Hit 'Em Up in there for sure.
I'm not putting Hit Him Up because he needed help writing that.
Oh yeah, I do. That is fair. Yeah.
Mm-mm. It ain't top 5 no more. After we found somebody wrote most of that for him. Mm-mm. If you're gonna dish somebody, you got to write the whole thing.
And I also feel a certain way that there were like features, like having features on a disc, like when you're that's kind of. I don't want to be blasphemous too, because I mean,
Ain't no blasphemy. We're gonna say what we're gonna say. This is
it was a
full
moment.
scope.
Hit 'Em Up was a moment, but when you
Full
got
scope.
when you got other people, yeah, for sure. When you got other people on there, takes it down a few notches, man. Takes it down.
Yeah, it's not top 5. You can cut this up. Hit 'Em Up is not top 5 diss track. 1, somebody helped him write it. 2, he had other people on the track. 3, if you're gonna be in a diss, if you're gonna be in a battle, it's 1-on-1.
Oh yeah, for sure. Mano y mano.
1-on-1.
It has to be mano y mano.
And Biggie's still a better
Can't bring
rapper.
3 other guys in the ring. Like, yeah, let's beat him up.
Yeah, let's jump him. Yeah. 20 versus 1.
All right. It's a 20 versus 1. Jake's right.
It's wild, man.
Man. And now getting to our next review with Future and Metro Boomin's, we still don't trust you. Still all caps. And this was more of a like an R&B album feel, because I remember like back in 2017, Future released Hendrix. And I don't know, sometimes, man, I like R&B Future more than rap Future sometimes.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? It kind of goes for me, and I think this is the album that way too long, I'll say, started off way too long, but I think there were more standout tracks in this one than the first one, because the first one I don't really ever revisit unless it's the like that track. Like That is just, come on, Like That is still about. It's still about. But to you, kind of what were your takeaways of this album, and then The Weeknd and A$AP Rocky, they had a diss Drake before they knew that Push-Ups was gonna try.
A$AP, I see why you don't. Yeah, those
that wasn't even a good diss.
weak.
That wasn't even a good diss.
Who cares? Hey, bro, talk. Yeah, and The Weeknd. It's so weird for R&B people to sing and try to diss somebody. Boy, we wouldn't even know of you if it wasn't for Drake. Yeah. What are you talking about? I'm glad I didn't sell. Like, bruh, we know of you because of Drake. Don't get it twisted. I don't like your music. I'm not a fan of Weeknd. I feel like he be crying. Shut up. But this was better than the first one, for sure. Definitely too long. I got in the middle. I got
some revisit though. It's got some tracks to revisit though. Man.
Oh, for sure.
Like Drink and Dance, amazing interlude, All to Myself. Nights Like This is, I think it's gonna go down as one of like Future's like most replayed songs. I feel a lot of people gonna replay.
Nights Like This. I don't see that. Oh, maybe that's the one I didn't listen to fully. I had to go back and listen to it.
But when you start an album off with an 80s synth pop feel, when you start an album with an 80s synth pop feel, I want to say this because I like that type of I was like, of
course you do.
Okay, that's my bag. I'm sorry, man. He got me from the jump. I was like, this is a lot better than the first one, because the first one I was not feeling. This one I was like, all right, I agree with this. Late night ride. I got somebody on my mind. You know,
that's the way to key to Wellington's hearts, ladies.
Yes.
80s vibes, baby.
80s vibes.
You got to be godly though. Don't be coming up here talking to my boy talking about you like 80s. No, we like Jesus in the 80s.
Yeah, Jesus in the 80s. You got to be at church on Sunday too. Yeah, I got to see you at church. Front row.
Front row. Yeah. That's wild. You in the back, Wellington. You know that, right?
No, but I gotta see. Hey, is she serious? Is she serious? Listeners, this is how me and Savon roll. but but yeah, I'll say I feel as though we both kind of think this one better than the
Well,
first.
way
This
better.
one was
Yeah,
better
yeah.
than the first for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And I think him and Metro, like Future and Metro, it seems like it's kind of
Yeah,
crazy because a lot of times we don't really have artists consistently going to producers as much. I think Future and Metro, like they're just ones that they're gonna stick around for each other for like a while. I
yeah,
think they just kind of Metro knows what Future likes to rap or sing over.
yeah. They've been around each other for a long time, so that relationship, they really got a
Understand
strong relationship. So yeah, that's the yeah. I think he get most of his beats from
with
Metro,
Metro.
anyways. Um, but yeah, they got a good duo, and I like the features on here. Besides the weekend, he was on there way too much. But now I do
He was
think
on
this
there
is
a lot. He
now,
was on
which
there
was a surprise. I was like, what kind of? I mean, he does sound like he's from the '80s though. His music sounds like that voice he
on
has.
FM.
Yeah.
Savon wants to say so much about that album. He's like, don't even talk, don't even mention it.
Well, nah, this is way better than the first one. Because if
For
it wasn't
sure.
for like that, we would not be talking about it.
And
Mm.
I love how you reiterate that point because that is very true. That would be a forgettable album without that.
Will not revisit it.
For sure. And now getting to Kyle's Smile Again album. In this new project, it's got a lot of different sounds, and it has a Tizo touchdown feature. And it's interesting because this was, had a lot of upbeat tracks with it. Had some pop feels. Overall, I thought it was a solid album. I think he
Yeah.
kind of he knows what feature, especially when you have a Tizo touchdown feature. I feel as though you have to have a certain sound and cadence with your music. We even mentioned like you've kind of warmed up to Tizo touchdowns music a little
Hmm.
more listening to him. What were kind of your overall takeaways from this project?
Man, I like this project. Like I really, really enjoyed it. Like I think for a lot of people, including me, like I didn't really take Kyle serious when it comes to music because he's always playful. And then I didn't know of him until I watched the movie on Netflix.
Oh, okay,
I
got you.
did not know of him until I was like, who is this dude? Like he can rap, but like who is it? And then I realized, oh, he's actually a rapper. And then I started listening to the song I listened to with Little Yachty. Hi, I Spy. That's the song. Okay.
Yes,
Um, and then you really listen to his music. Boy can really rap. Boy can really get in the zone. That's his lane. Him being playful, him having those up tempo Westcom beats. But yeah, I really enjoyed this album. The Tizo touchdown is on repeat. That song is on repeat. I think they really gelled together, and that shows you how good Kyle is because Tizo is in a pocket that a lot of rappers can't get to. Even if Tizo has his own style and alternative rap, but I think they gelled really well. And then, yeah, concise 13 songs.
I
I
love
really
that. I
enjoyed it.
love that.
Yeah, really enjoyed this. Yeah. Cal is slowly but surely getting back into my
Yeah,
library, and I'm starting to
definitely.
listen to him more.
I really, yeah.
Mhm.
This is a solid project, man. And I
Yes.
like love the song total, the song output. 13 songs
Hmm.
works right within the wheelhouse, and I think this is one where he can. Sometimes when you have artists that you're kind of on the fence about, but I think he's one where we're actually starting to see what his overall output's going to be. Like what's his comfort zone. I think he's getting into his comfort zone. Honestly, he's
Hmm.
really kind of filling in that role, and this one was a definitely an evidence of that. But now getting to our last review, Hailey Knox's 11th Hour. Man, she's an artist I actually found out saw on Instagram because she was rapping to Conductor Williams' Stories About My Brother, the track off of Scary Hours 3. And this track over here I really like because first of all it kind of feels like a good standalone track. She's had a couple EPs in the last few years, and I think this is a really like solid replayable type of tune. Um, she's got the like the right pitch and sound for a track like this as well. I think some of her other songs it doesn't feel as though like she's in the right wheelhouse, but I think this one
Hmm.
is a good
Good
standalone
point.
track.
Good
What
point.
did you kind of think about this one?
No, excellent point. All the other music really just I think these two songs were really good. They were really like, slow.
Yes.
So she could really like sink her teeth into it and just take her time, because I think her voice is made for that, made
Yeah,
for like slow tracks, more
it's a very
angelic.
certain, it's a very
Yeah.
like precise type of thing you gotta
Mm.
pinpoint.
She has a distinguished sound,
Yes, that's the right way to put it.
which is cool. But all your music don't sound the same, which I don't think that's a good thing. If you're gonna have a distinguished sound, all of it has to sound the same. And like you just said, that was excellent. As soon as you said, I was like, yeah, because I went back and listened to like a couple of tracks on her top track list, and I'm like, is this the same female? It's the same girl.
Yeah, it makes
I'm
you
like,
wonder.
yeah. So nah, I do think these were dope. Um, yeah, they were dope. I rather he listen to them in a full project. Um, Even though this is low key, it's not an EP.
Yeah.
This is considered singles. But I don't think these are single songs to me. That's just me. I would rather listen to this. This is like Sabrina
Frank
Claudio.
Claudio. Yes, I love.
Listen
Yeah.
to hers entirety. Like it's so many vibes. Like I like her albums more than I like her singles,
Oh, for
because
sure.
now
She's an
I
album
can it
artist.
just flow into each other. But I think I would like her these two songs better in the album.
This was her over the stories about my brother, Conductor Williams.
Took a couple months away from the internet. Forgot who I was, I lost my innocence. Question my career, almost pivoted. It's not about singing no more, it's really about
I
fitting
don't like
in.
how they master her stuff.
Yeah, it's like,
The beat is back here
yeah, yeah.
and she's up here. And I
And
think
that
they
was her
should
on
have.
it. That was her on Instagram. Just yeah,
I was just talking.
yeah, just talking. Yeah, she was just
Oh,
outside.
just outside.
Yeah, she was
Okay,
outside.
that makes sense.
Yeah, she was
Okay.
just going over it. Yeah.
Yeah, I would rather have she's the type of voice that needs more verb, more angelic
Oh, for
verb,
sure.
like Janae's, because she got a lot of verb on her stuff. Even though Janae can really sing, but the reason why I feel like I like Janae so much is because how they mix and master her stuff. Because I think Joe Budden, it was right in certain sense, and I hate to say his name because why is he even?
Yeah, we're gonna have to deal with him. He's gonna be around. He's always gonna give his takes.
Yeah, but some of the stuff do sound the same.
He is right. Yeah, he is right
Yeah,
about that.
some of the stuff sound the same, but it's the listenability of it, because one, how they mix and master, and how her voice just goes well with verb and with auto tunes and with just like the airiness of it. Like I don't know, it's just that aesthetic that Janae has created throughout her career, that you, as soon as a song comes on, oh, I know that's Janae. So, but maybe
I do
she
want to
needs to
say this.
adopt her. Mm.
Yeah. No, I do want to say you mentioned Joe, so I have to mention something I saw about him yesterday. So he talks
Joe.
about Kendrick and Drake, and he says, Kendrick to me is the bar fest guy. Drake is like Disney Thanos. I haven't really seen him like rap impressively in the last few years. I was like, Joe, have you been listening to? I know you guys have beef. I know you have a personal beef with them, but you have a public platform. Like, let's be a little more responsible with what we're talking about. Kendrick's the bar fest guy, and Drake's Disney Thanos. Like, what?
That
What?
doesn't make sense.
That's I replayed that clip so many times just trying to understand it. I was listening to it. I was like, wait, hold up. I gotta watch this. I gotta watch this clip. I gotta watch this. There ain't no way he said that.
Who deemed Joe Budden? He's not out of Slaughterhouse. He's not even the best rapper.
Imagine, like Drake said, imagine getting validation from an ex-musician searching for recognition.
Bro, out of the Slaughterhouse, you're the last. Ortiz
No
definitely
way.
rap better than you.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Royce rap better than you. Royce is a
Oh, yeah.
killer.
Russ is a killer. That's a
Out of the
killer.
Slaughterhouse, bro, you are last, my guy. Who is giving him the head nod?
Nah, but his co-host checking. They're like, yo, you're talking. The thing I was glad about his co-host said, nah, you crazy for that one. And I was like, good. Y'all need to check in for that one. Because he was saying, nah, man, y'all so sensitive when it comes to, y'all just think everything I say, well, no,
No.
like, bro, no, we're not.
First and
We're not.
foremost, what gives your supporting cast too the credentials to talk music,
I need to look
bro?
through all y'all credentials.
Have any of y'all
I know y'all got
artists?
I know y'all got the. You know, I will say this about Parks, the producing guy. Now he's got hip hop production for DJ Premier, Nas, Drake. Now
Some of the
he's
white guy.
yeah. Now he's a credit. He's in that space. But the other ones, I'm like, yeah. What are y'all don't have? You don't have those credentials.
That's wild, bro. If you're not an A&R, if you're not.
When I saw that clip, I immediately thought, I was like, I wonder what Savon's gonna think about this.
Bro, like every time I see Joe Budden out, I just swipe up, bro. Like you had one hit. You and Slaughterhouse really didn't drop stuff, and you got out rapped every song with Slaughterhouse. The people you have on your podcast have no music credentials at all. No A&R, no developed artists. Didn't put nobody on the map.
Now,
You're not Jazzy Faye.
Yeah, his last Rory and Maul did, but these guys they don't. These guys.
Okay, tell me something.
Now Rory, Now Rory, the guy who made that R&B album that we really liked last year.
Oh, okay, yeah, Rory, yeah.
He used to be on the. Now he has his own podcast.
Credentials.
But, yeah, he Rory is but these guys.
And people might say, what gives us the credit to do music? We've been doing music for a long time.
Yeah, we have.
If you don't know, we was the Messengers and then Savon them. That's a whole different identity. Hey, I'm saved now. But I got bangers, God. I have bangers. I have good music. Bangers. We know music. We're hip hop connoisseurs. We check our credentials. And Wellington, if he went in the church, I think he'd be one of a well-known A&R, probably a executive by now. Let's call because let's call it spade to spade. I'm giving you a foul, brother. You know music. You have an ear for music. Even some music I don't want to like, I'm like, oh yeah.
I'll introduce it to him and I'll be like,
it is.
Just give it a chance.
Yeah, it's nice. I'm like, oh, okay. Because again, Wellington, all the topics are Wellington. Music is Wellington. I just talk. I just show up and talk. Wellington does 95% of everything with full scope. So all the
jokes are saying.
Nah, Wellington, this year, Wellington, you been over.
Now I have been putting up some MVP numbers with it. Not gonna lie.
Wellington been over this year. If we ever meet J. Cole, I'm gonna show him that clip, bro.
Oh God.
Be like, hey, J. Cole, we big fans.
Like, really, man? Really, man? He was conflicted. We
love this, man. You top 5 of us, man.
I do want to say this though, and Future and Metro's first We Don't Trust You, some of the production credits went from a guy we used to know, Johnny Giuliano. Johnny Giuliano. I was like,
Johnny. Hey yo, we used to
kill.
Man, I used to go get his beat so much, man. He had so many tags in his song, man. Shook.
Johnny.
JohnnyGiuliano.com. Johnny Giuliano.
Yeah.
Man. Good times, man.
Good times.
Johnny, I haven't heard that name in so long since Westcom used him. The game on 100.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So up Johnny Giuliano. I was like, oh, Johnny, okay. I didn't know he was still producing.
That is a time machine. That is a time machine.
Absolutely. Man, that just brought back so many memories. Johnny Giuliano. I want to see if he still have his website because it's johnnygiuliano.com. Like if you don't.
Yeah. If you don't know.
Yeah. It's johnnygiuliano.com.
An album I was gonna have us review, but I might save it for next week because I know you don't like him. Lil Yachty's Concrete Boys. It's Us Volume 1. I'm not gonna say anything, but it's a vibe. It's a vibe.
It's a vibe. As soon as you say it's a vibe, that means it has only a few good songs.
It does have. Yep. You hit it on the nail. You hit it right there. A few.
It's a vibe.
A few.
See, if you would have said solid. Okay. You said, man, it's good. Okay. You said it's a vibe.
But that's what I think Yachty should do more music like that instead of trying to do the rapping because he can't do that. When he was trying to actually do the rapping tracks when we were like, yo, that's not really your pocket. You're not like a boom bap rapper. I think this is more of like his lane. I'm like, yeah, with this crew, this is what Yachty does.
How many tracks are on there?
16.
Okay. That's still a little long for Yachty, but
that is true. But he's got other artists on it as well. So Caribou, I want to know what you think of Caribou. Caribou, female rapper.
That sounds familiar.
Caribou's dope.
I think I've seen that on TikTok. Seen her on TikTok or something. But
yeah, we might review that one just to see. We know Savon is the biggest Yachty.
I always do.
But yeah, definitely for sure. Well, that wraps it up for tonight. I'm your host, Wendell Burns. I'm my counterpart, Savon Morris. This has been Full Scope. See you later.